All right, maybe I'll actually get to do the video I was trying to do. Looks like the psychopath principle had to come out because it was not letting me get to the video that I wanted to do until I got that out. So that's out. So I can actually tell you what I was trying to talk about today, which is personal finances. Why wasn't I taught this why wasn't I taught this? I almost said in school, but I shouldn't have even been taught this in school. I should have been taught this at home. Why wasn't I taught this? Why wasn't I taught about interest rates or APRs or how to get a loan or what a credit score was or how to, like, all of this has been 100% necessary to my very survival, to like me eating food and having shelter. Like, there's literally nothing more important besides nutrition. Okay, nutrition is number one. And stretching. Okay, number three then. Number one is taking care of your body, and number two is taking care of your personal finances. That's number two. That's number two of how to be happy and healthy, is actually taking care of your personal finances. Why wasn't I taught this? I had parents who seemed to make a lot of money. They seemed to know what they were doing with their money. Actually, now I look at it and I realize that they didn't. Which I guess is part of what it is like, really, they had no idea what they were doing with their money. They tried really hard. I won't go in too much into the problems that I see because I would be too gossipy. So I'm not going to go into it. But regardless, I didn't learn anything. And I think that they expected that all the knowledge that I would ever need, I would learn at school. That's stupid because you're letting other people teach your children, one. And two, because you have no control over the subject matter. So it's like both the people teaching your children and the subject matter, you have no control over. And I came from stock that really highly valued public education. They were wrong because they basically gave my education over to this institution, and this institution chose not to teach me the things that I needed for basic survival. Now I don't like anyone. Now I don't trust anyone. My parents didn't give me the tools for survival. The system didn't give me the tools for survival. Oh, and I made Bucky leave. He got mad because I was too loud. Bye, Bucky. Let's turn around and see Bucky. Can you see the Bucky? He's so cute. Okay, he's coming back over. I hope you got to see him. I don't know, because when I turn the camera around, I don't know what happens. He's so cute. But now he's angry because I'm yelling, so I'll try to tone it down a little bit. But anyway, so what I was saying was that now I'm mad at everybody. My parents didn't educate me on how to live. The system surely didn't educate me on how to live. I have no one that I can trust and that I can rely on because my family failed me and the system failed me and the nutritional things that they told me to do were all messed up and I almost died. I almost died from not eating the right food. That's stupid. I mean, that's just a total waste. So basically, I'm very intelligent and I am so intelligent now that I can't even take care of myself. Okay. Which is exactly what's happening to the liberal elite, to the establishment. They are becoming so entitled that they can no longer take care of themselves. I give you proof. Here's proof. 1 in 5 people in the UK, in the United Kingdom, can no longer change a light bulb. So 20% of all the people you see in the UK cannot change a light bulb. I don't even think I have to say any other words to how stupid that is. I mean, we could see it with the amount of things that we outsource to other people. I mean, this was the thing. I was supposed to earn money so that I could pay other people to do my personal business for me. Okay, yeah, I still have a tax guy because I really hate taxes. Oh, look, you can see Bucky. This Bucky's getting in my face. No, you can't get in my face when Mama's doing a video. He wants Mama to stop talking. Come here. You're a good boy. I still have a guy that does my taxes because I hate doing taxes, and Michael's worth it. And so you find your people, you know, when you're actually good with your money, you find your people that you're willing to spend the money on because you really like their services, and it's saving you a lot of time. And Michael saves me a ton of time. But it does not benefit me to have somebody clean my house for me. It does not benefit me in any way to have somebody clean my car for me, or wash my car, or do my lawn, or dry clean my clothes, or just the million other things that people pay somebody to do for them because they can't take care of their own personal business. Look, if you're too busy to clean your house, then you need to reevaluate your priorities, because your number one priority should not be work or whatever other garbage you're getting yourself into. Addictions, pornography, video games, you know, but video games are fine, but you know what I mean, when people get super addicted, et cetera, et cetera. No haters. If that's what your life is about, then you're missing out, because all the good stuff in life is the personal responsibility stuff. I'm sorry that the liberal establishment decided to infantize you for your entire life, to keep you an infant, to keep you playing games and watching movies and just generally like, oh, media is awesome. I love Wonder Woman. I love action heroes. And once again, these are fine hobbies to have, but I'm speaking of the proportion of people who do these infantile, childish type things to the exclusion of doing adult things like paying bills and signing up for your 401k. These people are going to be broke when they die, because they didn't sign up for their 401k at work because they were too busy playing video games or whatever. This is obviously very stereotypical. Don't hate. I'm just making a case. Don't be a hater. Anyway, for your own survival, the most important thing that you can do is get your financial house in order, besides the nutrition stuff. It is the most important. You can live a nice, comfortable life in America with very little money. And anybody who thinks otherwise is stupid because you're wasting your money. I've watched it. I know what happens. I get it. You want $15 an hour, and I do too. I understand. You know, we all deserve more. We do. But we also have to learn to do well with what we have, or make good decisions that will give us more in the future or provide more for us. And making good financial decisions is practice. It takes practice. You're not just born with it. But if you have parents that help you out along the way, that tell you what, you know, kinds of things you're supposed to do, what 401ks to invest in, well, they show you to their insurance guy and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like all that stuff, like, let's be honest, that conservative parents do. If you were lucky enough to have parents that did that for you, you have an immediate financial and survival advantage. The parents who are not teaching this to their children are leaving their children to the wolves. You are prey to anybody. When you don't understand how interest rates work, you are prey to anything that comes along. I have a number of friends who have 17% car interest loans. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. I have one friend who has a 24% interest rate on a car loan. Don't ever do that. It is so incredibly stupid. How many hours are you working just to pay for the interest on this? You know, how much more can you do with less? How can you rearrange your budget so that you can afford the things that you want without going into debt? It's possible. It is all possible, even on a very limited budget. And I know because I work on a limited budget. I used to have a very nice budget. I used to make 3 times what I make now, and I was broke all the time. I mean, I just spent my money very unwisely. It wasn't very difficult to figure out. Once I figured out what I was doing, I stopped doing that and I started digging myself out of debt. And now I'm at the place where I'm going to be able, I bought a condo in 2007. Okay, I made the worst financial decision that one could possibly have made in the United States in 2007. The worst. The worst. And since then, I've sat here for 10 years while my condo was worth nothing compared to what I paid for it, and I couldn't get out of it. and I couldn't walk away, and I didn't really want to declare bankruptcy because that seemed like kind of like, I mean, I just didn't want to lose everything. I thought, well, maybe I'll just try working harder. And I did, and I found a solution, and I have a way out. And I'm going to be moving shortly to the country, to my dream home. This is America. This is America. Anybody has the capacity to go anywhere if they're given the financial tools to do so. And I don't mean money. I mean how to manage your money. I told you. I came away from the job that I had that paid a lot of money. I had nothing because I was paying everything to try to pay off debt. So don't think that I had anything. I just had this worthless condo, you know. And then I went back to school because I needed to get certificate. And then I ended up working in retail. And I'm able to move upward by working in retail. Now, granted, I had this condo to begin with, and that has eventually now provided me the equity with which to move out to the country. So I did get lucky because I was able to buy this. And even though it was a terrible financial decision, it ended up working out really well for me because I made it work out well. Because I wouldn't take no for an answer. And these are things that anybody can do. I'm not special. So, what's your excuse? You know? Save a little each month. Pay off debt. Renegotiate debt. There's all kinds of tools out there. You have to go do them. And that is what I missed, was the fact that I needed to go do them. Because I was told that I was supposed to make money and let other people work for me and pay them to work for me. And that's stupid. I like employing people, that's fine, but I mean, these were all things that I could do myself that saved me money and then allowed me to do other things with my time, which allowed me to increase my money. It's just, don't let anybody tell you that your situation is hopeless and that because you live in America and you're making less than $15 an hour that you'll never get anywhere. America actually isn't built like that. It's actually I know you can't move out of economic classes very well, but you can make your shit the best. You can make your shit the best and you can move towards a better future. And if you get educated, you can do just about anything. So, too long of a video. Take care, guys. Bye.